Welcome back. Now, it's been a stunning twist to the Snoopgate saga after the opposition MPs fumed and frothed over the Pegasus redux. The BJP has now hit back with the sinister Soros plot. And they have been saying, as far as BJP's Amit Malviya, who has retweeted a thread claiming that an NGO funded by known Modi baiter George Soros was behind the snooping alert, as the thread tweeted by the BJP claims that Access Now has been mentioned as digital security helpline by the Apple. Notification received by several opposition leaders is the one which is actually funded by Soros. The second part of the thread retweeted by Amit Malviya focuses on the next part of the Apple alert, which says that if you're an activist, independent journalist or non-profit worker, you can contact them 24 hours a day and 7 days a week through their website. Now, the BJP is alleging this is how, in the garb of social causes and think tanks, the anti-Modi ecosystem is building roots in India. It was only when it comes to the likes of Shashi Tharoor, Mahua Moitra, Akhilesh Yadav, Owaisi, Raghav Chadda, accusing the Modi Sarkar of phone hacking after receiving an alert from their Apple phones.
If you look at the images posted by Congress leaders claiming to be mails that they received from Apple, it refers to a think tank or an NGO called Access Now. If you go deep in the credentials of the firm, you will find that it's a George Soros funded entity. It's linked to India. The editor of Wire, Seema Chishti, is on the board of Access Now. She's the wife of communist leader Sitaram Yechuri, part of the India Alliance, of which Rahul Gandhi is the leader. Having said that, it is the same set of people in the opposition who have received these notifications, who were absolutely active and noisy during the Pegasus case also. They made several statements, addressed press conferences, held up the parliament, but when it came to submitting their handsets for forensic investigation to the committee appointed by Supreme Court, none of them came forward, including Rahul Gandhi. Therefore, for this nexus between the Congress, the Communist Party, the Wire, Access Now funded by George Soros, it leaves no one in doubt that there is a concerted attempt to undermine India's democracy. There is an attempt to create a storm, weaken people's faith in institutions and in the democratic process. George Soros has gone on record to pledge over $1 billion to ensure a regime change in India, because he obviously believes that the Congress is more suitable to his agenda in the country. And the opposition and Rahul Gandhi in particular are willing props of George Soros here in India.
So is there any access between Access Now and the Apple? Because yesterday the statement that has been made by Apple, nothing of that sort has been mentioned. Are you also claiming that there are certain links with Access Now and the Congress Party, or those opposition leaders have been claiming that selectively their phones have been snooped?
Well, there's certainly a nexus between Access Now and the Congress Party because of the George Soros link. As far as Apple and Access Now are concerned, it's a matter of investigation. The government of India.
This entire episode smacks of a conspiracy and smacks of vested interests wanting to interfere in India's democratic process. What has now come to light is that accessnow.org is a George Soros funded organization. George Soros's position in wanting to interfere in democratic countries is well known. Government of India on the first instance asked Apple to join the investigations, and now the opposition will have to answer, would they be joining hands with those who have agendas against India in the name of protecting India's democracy? Just like Mr. Rahul Gandhi at one point met Cambridge Analytica many years ago, who interfered with elections.
अब यह आरोप लगाने के बाद जितने विपक्षी जो नेता थे, एप्पल की तरफ से बताया जा रहा है कि उन्हें भी एक जांच के हिस्से में लेने को कहा जाएगा, उसमें हिस्सा लेने को कहा जाएगा, और यहीं पर आईटी मिनिस्ट्री की तरफ से ये कहा गया है कि जांच आगे बढ़ाई जाएगी। और सूत्रों के हवाले से ये बताया जा रहा है कि जो पार्लियामेंट्री स्टैंडिंग कमेटी है इंफॉर्मेशन टेक्नोलॉजी की तरफ से ये बताया जा रहा है कि ये सोचा जा रहा है कि आने वाले वक्त में कोई एप्पल की तरफ से कोई नुमाइंदा उन्हें वहां पे पेश होने को कहा जाएगा। एंड दिस कमिटी सेक्रेटेरिएट हैज एक्सप्रेस्ड आल्सो also deep concerned and is treating the matter with utmost seriousness. Meanwhile, the TMC MP Mahua Moitra has also alleged that a phone was hacked, or then an attempt was being made to hack a phone, has now written to the Lok Sabha Speaker और उन्होंने ये अपील करी है ओम बिरला से कि जहां तक यहाँ पे अकाउंटेबिलिटी की अगर बात हो और सुरक्षा पहुंचाई जाए जितने भी विपक्षी दल के नेता है जिनके एप्पल फोन पे ये मैसेज आया.
So if you are hacking phones, if you are snooping upon people, if you are compromising the privacy of citizens, which is actually a fundamental right, how on earth are we shaming the government? And the government should be shamed. The government has done this and should be shamed. They're very simple questions that we are asking. Did you or did you not use a spyware? That's the question we asked in Pegasus. And there in the Supreme Court, India's highest court said the government did not cooperate with the probe. There's a cabinet secretary in the government of India to which intelligence agencies report. Why is he not coming on record? I mean, this government is working in a way where no government has functioned before. You blame this one, you blame that one.
पहली बात तो ये है कि हमने सरकार से स्पष्टीकरण मांगा, कोई जांच नहीं मांगी कि वो सब अलर्ट था ये कहते हुए कि सरकारी सोर्सेस से ऑफिशियली उस सोर्सेस से आपका जो है सर्वेलेंस किया जा रहा है. सरकार से स्पष्टीकरण मांगी, उसका जवाब तो देते नहीं है. ना पेगासस खरीदा या नहीं खरीदा उसका जवाब तो दिया नहीं. सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने खुद कहा कि सरकार कोऑपरेट नहीं कर रही है वो जांच कमेटी के साथ. अब ये है सरकार, ये